Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to the channel. My name is King J Rules. And hey, we back with more hot takes, man. I did a Pokemon hot takes a few months ago, and then I got lazy and I didn't do another one. It's crazy because I have more in the tuck, but I just never uploaded them. But we're back with wrestling hot takes now. So, y'all like this, like the video, and subscribe if you want more. Let me know. I might do even more wrestling hot takes, more Pokemon hot takes, or other hot takes I might have. Who knows? But at the end of the day, just remember, they're all just opinions. Even though my opinions are right. Okay, I shouldn't have said that, because now you're not going to take me seriously. But they're just opinions. It ain't going to hurt anybody. I promise. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. But yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, my first hot take. Jey Uso doesn't have a bag, and that doesn't sound like a hot take to some people, but okay, no, I'm gonna be more specific. The fact that Jey Uso doesn't have a bag is gonna be detrimental to his singles career, and the reason why I'm saying that is a hot take is because I've seen a lot of people, I'm guessing they're just Jey Uso fans, like push back on the idea that he just does not need to develop his moveset more. And people who say that like he doesn't have a bag, they think they're automatically saying that like, oh, he needs to be freaking Okada or Will Ospreay. It's like, well, nah, no one's saying that. But bro, you have 6 moves: spear, super kick, splash. Those are your 3 signatures. Samoan drop as well. Those are your 4 signatures. After that, you have like other little transition moves that you do. Those literally stop at suicide dive, which I barely count, but is there. Suicide dive. Little smack thingy, that thingy. And then, brother, is that it? I think that really might be it, bro. Like that's freaking crazy. And then people get pressed to like, oh, he just got beat up in that whole Gunther match in the semifinals of the King of the Ring. Yeah, because he has no offense. He can't fight back. Like literally, after he does most of his moves, he doesn't have any other moves to go to. He doesn't have anything else. Like I was saying before, it doesn't have to be Will Ospreay level moves. He doesn't have to have a Canadian destroyer. But bruh, you can't do like a bulldog or an arm drag or a freaking face buster. That little thing that Shawn Michaels used to do when he like drops his crotch on your knee or drops you know what I'm saying, bro. The little thing that Shawn Michaels used to do. Like, didn't one of y'all used to do the whisper in the wind back in the day? Maybe that was Jimmy. I don't know. But like, bro, something like you gotta add something else. And then if you just like improve on that, because like it's not the big moments. People always just think about the big moments for some reason. Bro, the stuff in between matters. Like, the reason why the most of Jey Uso matches are him getting beat up until the end of the match, until he hits a big move, is because he has no fluff in between. He doesn't have like a little grapple he can do. He doesn't have like an arm drag, an arm bar. Like I said, and I'm naming simple stuff. I'm not even naming nothing crazy. Like I said, a bulldog, a power slam. Literally just go in 2K, go to the moves list, and go down the list of moves, and you'll find something, bro. Like, just find something easy to do. Like the elbow, the people's yeet bow, like the yeet drop, my guy. Like, just do something. I don't know. Like, to me, that like I've seen this discourse on my timelines for this whole week. I just find it extremely disingenuous, because then people will be like, well, John Cena didn't have any moves and he was the top guy. First of all, Jey Uso isn't John Cena. No glaze, no meat suck. He's just not John Cena. Second of all, John Cena I don't know where the idea that John Cena didn't get a bag until that US title run, or in like 2011 when he started working with CM Punk. I don't know where the idea that he got that his bag then came from. No. John Cena just knew he was coming to the end of his career. He had the U.S. title, and he was tasked with continuing the momentum that Rusev had and lifting that title up, which he did. And he knew to do that. Okay, I need to have good matches with these guys, specifically most of these young guys that are coming in. So he went to work, and that's just what he did. Like, John Cena is a work. Like, he can have good matches. He just, most of the time, he didn't really need to. But John Cena had moves he could go to. John Cena he was a very good wrestler. The misconception that he was a bad wrestler never made sense to me. Same thing with Roman Reigns. I know that might sound crazy now. I promise you, when it was Big Dog Roman, people were trying to act like Big Dog Roman did not have a bad. Like, he just didn't have moves he could use. I never understood it. But with Jey Uso, it's no exaggeration. Jey Uso does not have moves. His moves start and end as his signature moves. He doesn't have any other little, just here and there stuff that he can do. And y'all, for some reason, y'all don't think that's a problem. I don't get it. I get it. He's like super charismatic or whatever. But y'all can't be mad that they don't put him in position to be above other dudes. When in reality, that it's cool for the crowd. It's cool for the crowd. It ain't ever gonna get him to the point where he's gonna be like a world champion for an extended period of time. It might give him a mid-card title maybe. But like, unfortunately, the way things look now, main event Jey Uso is mid-card Jey Uso. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, and it sounds like I'm hating. Like, it really sounds like I'm hating. But I'm not. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, if you go down, like, screw the rest of the WWE. Look at the Raw roster. The Raw roster, the top guys on the Raw roster right now are Gunther. Sami Zayn is the IC champion. Drew McIntyre. CM Punk is there. He's a part-timer, but he's there. Shoot. Seth Rollins whenever he comes back. Freaking, those are the people right now. I know there's one other. Oh, and Damian Priest, the champion. My fault, Damian. But yeah, those 6 guys, and he had a good match with Damian Priest. I'll give him that. That was a good match. But that's 6 guys right there, and then that's not even counting the dudes who are next up. Ilya, Braun Breaker. Like, these dudes are gonna be next up by as soon as like a year from now, and I'm being so serious. They're gonna be there like that. Like, he doesn't have the time. So there's, to me, if to increase his chances of being seen as one of those guys, he's gonna have to interpret different other moves into his arsenal, because to me, he never transitioned from a tag team competitor to a singles competitor. Like, all he did really is add 2 moves, really just one. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, like he didn't really do anything to make him distinct as a singles wrestler, besides the character work, which the character work is great. It is, but it's not the end all be all. I don't like it, especially WWE fans for some reason act like character work is the end all be all, and as long as you're a good character worker, that's it. That's all you need. No, my guy, you also need to have moves. And I'm not even saying Jey Uso can't, and that's why I'm so frustrated. Because Jey Uso can wrestle. Jey Uso can put on great matches. He just refuses to add the moves to his arsenal. And I don't get it. It's like I said, he doesn't have to be nothing crazy. Bulldog, arm drag, a jumping clothesline. Like I said, do a leg drop, call it the yeet drop. Woo, the casuals will go crazy. There's people's yabo. Like, the people's yeet bo. Like, I don't know, like, do something, bro. The yeet drop. I just said that, but like, you know, like a rock bottom, the yeet bottom. Like, do something. I don't know. Anything else, literally anything else. Like, it doesn't need to be nothing crazy. It don't need to be something you gotta bust out every match. Just anything. Anything to fill out the fluff of the matches so you're just not getting beat up the entire match. But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Alright, I got another hot take. These are like mostly gonna be WWE, by the way, because I don't watch AEW like that. Sorry. But in WWE there are like way too many factions on the main roster. Way too many. Like, it's getting to the point now where it's like, dude, Final Testament is getting no reactions. They're getting no reactions. The LWO is only around because the Rey Mysterio is in the back guy. That's it. Like, that's the only reason. That Legado del Fantasma, any momentum they would have had, it was wasted this past year beef with the LWO, having the same matches over and over again. So they're kind of in the mud right now as well. Who the freak knows what the Pride is doing? Who the freak knows? Where the freak is Bobby Lashley? He's injured, but like genuinely, like, what are we doing? Like, none of the, like, they're not doing anything. They're just there. And then there's like talks, and which I'm pretty sure it's just straight up confirmed now. The Wyatt Six is coming, like this Uncle Howdy faction, bro. Which that could be another hot take, but like, bro, what the freak are they gonna do? They don't fit. Like, they're not gonna be able to fit. There's too many of these dudes. There's too many factions. The Judgment Day is another one. Most of them, like Finn Balor, hasn't been doing anything since he lost the tag team titles. He hasn't been doing anything. I partly blame Edge. I'm being so serious. Like, Edge is like halfway to blame for that. But there's too many of them, so there's not enough spotlight for any of them. And because there's not enough spotlight for any of them, none of them are really interesting because they don't get the shine. And the tag titles are kind of getting hogged right now on both brands. I'm not sure why. I want A-Town Down Under to split up because I need Grayson Waller as a singles competitor. Austin Theory, I don't know, gang. You got to figure it out. Turn them face, do something. I don't know. But I want that tag team split up because I need a Grayson Waller singles run, especially with Carmelo on SmackDown. And then on Raw, Awesome Truth. Most people hate Awesome Truth. I don't. I actually think they're fine. But their tag team division is so competitive, it might get to the point where it's like, hey, by Money in the Bank, you might need to wrap that dish up. No cap. No cap. Maybe even sooner. Because these factions aren't doing anything. And then on top of the fact that there's no, like, for the leaders of these factions, man, Karrion Kross, Bobby Lashley, Santos, and Rey Mysterio are not going to be anywhere near, not even screw a world title. They're not touching the mid-card title anytime soon. None of them. And then with the LWO, it's so sad. Because not only is the Lena stuck in the LWO vortex, so is my guy Dragon Lee. I love Dragon Lee. And now he's in the LWO and he's not going to do anything. That's why I'm so glad they separated Andrade. Well, now he's going to be in that Legado vortex for like who knows how long. Maybe that'll actually make both factions interesting. But like, bro, they're not doing nothing with my guy. They're not doing nothing with Dragon Lee. They're not doing anything with Cruz del Toro or Hakeem Wild. Like, they're not doing anything with them either. I know one of them might be injured, but before he was even injured, they weren't doing it. Zelina Vega isn't doing anything either. Rey Mysterio is just, I mean, he Rey Mysterio, so I mean, that's why he's around. But they're not doing anything with Rey Mysterio for a while either. The Street Profits. Maybe the Street Profits will win the tag titles. I hope that's where this leads. I hope that's where this leads. I really do. get them some gold finally. Bobby Lashley, once again, he's injured. Before that, he wasn't doing anything. Well, no, he was about to beef with Carmelo. I take that back. But still, that doesn't excuse like the year-long drought of them just not doing anything. And then like on top, like in the final testing, I just feel bad for them because Karrion Kross already kind of got screwed over when he came back because he lost to Drew like 3 times in a row. And then like nothing for a minute. I know he was supposed to beef with Bray Wyatt, RIP, but nothing happened after that. And Authors of Pain came back, and I was super hyped for that. But now they're just kind of there. And I think half of the reason for that is because there's too many people in that faction. Like, they got 3 people in charge of it. Like, it's like, oh, it's Karrion Kross. Then there's Scarlett, who's like Karrion Kross's assistant / wife, and then Paul Ellering. And Paul Ellering's like the like Paul. If y'all didn't watch Black and Gold, Paul Ellering was like the strategist for Authors of Pain. So like, for him just kind of just be there, he's just like standing around. It's like they not doing nothing with them. I'd rather have Authors of Pain just split up, and it's just them and Paul Ellering again. To be completely honest, like I don't like this final testing and stuff going on, because I just don't sense in the direction. But maybe this stuff with the New Day will shake things up. Who knows? Maybe. But to me, there's too many factions, and it's not even their fault because I like all the people in the factions. It's just now it's TV time. But I got another hot take for that. Okay, this one right here, no cap. Y'all gonna have to hear me out on this one. I want SmackDown to be 2 hours and a half long. I want it to go to 10:30. I'm serious. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say it needs 3 hours, because sometimes 3 hours can still drag. But if they like took a half hour from Raw and put it on SmackDown, I think that'd be a sweet spot. And the reason why I say that is because there are too many hoopers on SmackDown. There too many hoopers and too many good people in the men's, women's, and tag team division. And there are a whole bunch of good stories that could be told. But, and hey, y'all not gonna like it, it's true. Just because it's good doesn't mean it's true. Brother, that Bloodline story can literally take up half the show, depending on what type of night it is. Like, it could literally take up an hour of time, depending on how much is going on within the storyline at the time. Like, bro, they need more time for everyone else, because it really does feel like, shout out to my guy Trevor Lee, formerly known as Cameron Grimes. Man, I felt so bad for dude, because they didn't do nothing for him. They couldn't give him no TV time. I feel bad for Giovanni Vinci. That brother not gonna get no TV time. Not on SmackDown. SmackDown's only 2 hours. Like, I remember back a few months ago, Cedric Alexander and Ashanti the Adonis, they had a promo package for their new tag team. And I was like, oh God, it's gonna be kind of cool. It's gonna be kind of lit. And then nothing happened. Alexander got squashed by Braun Breaker. Nothing happened. They need more time. Just straight up. They need more time. Like just 30 minutes. Like the women's division need more time as well. 30 minutes. That's all I ask. Like 30. I think 30 minutes will be fine. I think that'll be fine. I don't know. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. 30 minutes. I think that sounds good. I mean, I don't know. Like, and then on top of that, I'm gonna save that. I was gonna say something about the women's division. I'll save that. But like, I think 30 minutes of time will be fine. I think it will be. Well, that's it. That's all the hot takes for this video. If y'all liked it, if y'all want more, let me know in the comments. Oh yeah, and like the video. Anyone who likes this video, I'll cash up you $5. Don't take that too seriously though, because I'm broke. But yeah. Peace out.